Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. So today I just wanted to go over my seed starting setup and maybe give you some ideas if you're still looking for something to start your seedlings in, or maybe you're just looking for ideas for next year. Either way, I'll just jump straight into it and then we will go over the materials that I use to make this, and then we'll talk about how well it does, some tips and tricks and all that. So you'll need a few things to recreate this setup. So first of all, I have a shelf here, and second, a fan. Third, a grow light, which you cannot see, but I will show you. And then also these Mylar blankets, which I ordered off of Amazon, of course. These are actually relatively cheap. I think I got about a 6 or 8 pack for $8. So those are pretty attainable. And then the fan I already had on hand, but it's a Vortex fan. I also got that online. I believe it was about $50. And then I have a Mars Hydro grow light. So that was on sale for about $70. And I've had a couple of these in the past, and they're really fantastic lights. I completely recommend them. Like a lot of other grow lights, though, you'll need to keep a fan on them because they can tend to get a little warm. And then the shelf, that was about 50 bucks. A lot of these, they are interchangeable. You don't have to do this exact same thing. You could build your own shelf, get a different fan, different lights, whatever. Okay, so up top here, I have my fan, which is off right now because I'm filming and it's very loud. And then up here is the grow light. So I set that directly on top of the shelf. These also do come with hooks so that you can suspend them over top if you would like. This is just a lot easier for me. All right, so we'll get a little bit more detailed with how I've got everything finagled together here. So really quickly, let me just tell you about the fan up here. It's off right now because I am filming, but that usually stays on the entire time that the grow light is on. And then this is a Mars Hydro light. This one covers a space of 2 by 2 feet technically in the specs, and it has, I believe, about 12K lumens. So again, it is a very strong light, and you don't want to put seedlings too close to it. This is about as close as I would get, and I'd say that's about 18 inches. And then as for the Mylar blankets, so really I just kind of wrapped those around the poles on top of the shelf and then taped it. They're not on there very strong. And then whenever I come over here messing with it, I'll just kind of put it up on top of there to move it out of the way. So nothing special with that either. Now, when it comes to your light and getting everything equal light, you could put another light near the middle of the shelf, or you could do like shop lights for each shelf. There are different arrangements that you could do. For me, this works just fine. So the top part definitely does get more light, but that's okay. So I'll put things like peppers and tomatoes up here, and then things like herbs and flowers that don't quite need as much light, and they'll bounce back a lot easier on the bottom shelves. So if I do find that things are needing more light, then I can easily just rotate those. So I don't have a lot on this shelf, so that's really manageable for me to do at this time. Now, another thing that you can do aside from having the fan just up top or just facing the light is actually to have one directly facing your seedlings, if you can manage that as well. So they have different types of fans that you can clip on to places to have like a small compact fan to where you could get more circulation inside of here. I have this fan pointed down to where it does get a little bit of circulation throughout this grow area, but I would like for it to have more, but it's fine. Whenever you do have more wind circulation or air circulation like that through your grow space on your plants, it does tend to create a stronger stem. So that is why you would want to have airflow directly on the plants and not just on the light. And I believe that the last point that I'm going to make about the seedling setup is the difference in the light with no Mylar and then how it is with the Mylar. So let me just show you the example really quickly. So we're looking at the very bottom of the shelf here. So you can see it's getting a little bit of light here. So it's actually getting most of this because of the Mylar that is on the back. So I'm going to show you how it looks now and then how much more light it's going to get when I pull this over in front. Well, that is it for the seedling setup. If you have any ideas or you have things that you do differently to grow your seedlings, I'd love to hear all about it. And again, thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to see more content like this and you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.